Is it the alien stuff, or is it the weird MK Ultra, like kind of, like embedded implant sort of, communication stuff? And, it's funny. I definitely don't shake out that human technology explains all of this stuff. Like, I think your story is like a great example of that, but it's such an interesting history.
Yeah. So I just, back to your original question, I think that I'm pretty convinced it was alien.
Yep.
But there's no way that I could prove it in court. So.
Yeah. Well, no, that's an intellectually honest, readout, and I appreciate that. And, I think it's extremely fascinating either way, but
That's true. I mean, even if it were two humans, it would still be fascinating.
It's still breaking paradigm physics and also a totally, new area for the NSA. Nobody thinks they're involved with. But after reading your book, going through all your stuff, watching all your interviews, I also think it's genuinely alien. But okay, so that was the first base. You're gonna take a sip of water, and we can
we can do it on camera too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we could always be
At least we don't have the cigars like
Rogan.
Rogan.
Yeah. Are you a fan of his?
Yeah, he's interesting. I've been a fan of his as a comedian too. I mean, his comedy is epic.
Yeah, he's amazing. I think he's so cool. I think he's such a good guy. He's so genuinely curious and all this stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. He's a curious mind. I love that. I love when people are curious.
Yes,
and not semantic and rote and just within your own box.
Yeah,
and not want to look out at other things. That's good.
I think it's fear. It's like if you can't integrate something with your worldview, you have this like immune reaction.
Oh yeah,
to it. You don't want to look at it.
Well, we're going through that.
Yeah. I'm sure you sometimes get that. It's funny, like sometimes I'm like, I run a podcast on UFOs, and people are like, oh, cool, and they like move on and start talking about the weather or something. I'm sure usually, like maybe you occasionally tell people, I was recruited by the NSA to decode alien signals. And we go, oh, cool. Yeah. Well, what are you doing after this?
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
do you ever get that reaction?
Oh, definitely.
Where it's like not even like they're not even capable of like holding it in their worldview.
But I have the opposite effect, really, in that, I mean, for me anyway, I don't really want to talk about it. So because it makes people uncomfortable.
I believe that.
So it's like, I'll say, well, once I get to know somebody, I won't say it initially, but if we get to know each other, I'll say, and I don't know if you know, but I wrote a book, and they go, oh, really? And what is it? And I'll say the name of it. And I say, it's on Amazon. You can, Above Black, search for it. And then I wait for them
to come back to you.
To come back. And if they just never mention it again, I'm like, cool. I'm good.
Yeah.
But, if they have a genuine curiosity, then I'm open to that too.
No, it's a great filtering process.
It's because just saying it to people and springing it on them. I communicated with aliens. They go, okay.
Yeah.
Time is it.
Yeah. No, I get it. And it's like, you also, I mean, are refreshingly non-histrionic in your personality. Like it doesn't feel like you have some like, desire for attention.
You have the certain segment, and I'm sure you're familiar with it, of this world that is very, I mean, I went to conferences when I first released the book. I would be invited to all kinds of conferences, UFO conferences and alien conferences, and holy moly, the people that I would interface with. I mean, it was. Whew.
Often it's extreme narcissism too. It's like this solipsistic, like I am a starseed. I was sent here from Arcturus, and I am going to enlighten everybody. And it's like, come on, like. You're the Messiah. Like it's great. It's crazy.
One conference I went to one time, it had a bunch of like I don't know, alternative stuff going on and experiences and things. And one guy had the stigmata. You're familiar with that?
Oh yeah,
that stuff.
Of course.
And he had an open wound, like right in the middle of his forehead, like an bleeding. And he would uncover it because we were at a convention of things that, people came here to see. So he would uncover it for people, but he usually kept it covered. I don't even know what to do.
He did that to himself. There's no way.
I'm and then I think, my story is in amongst all this. I'm like, chance do I have? I mean,
yeah.
I'm next to the stigmata guy.
Yeah. You
got the alien guy,
Jesus
the stigmata guy.
Well, I think the stigmata guy, is trying to compete against people like you who are just like, I don't remember fully what happened, but this is what I think happened. And, the core details are very verifiable. And,
well, it's kind of why I kind of left the scene, because I mean, my story is my story. You can read it in the book, and that's it. I mean, I'm not trying to, become a star. I'm not trying to become a celebrity at this. I just put out my story for people to gel with whatever their stories are, and so it's a piece of the puzzle, and that's all I'm good for. I mean, I don't need to. Just let me hide over here in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
And I get pinged on Twitter all the time, and it's I don't know what to say. I'm like, can I call you? I'm like, oh, really? Can you ask a question via text? Because I've talked to dozens of people, and it's just, I wrote it in the book. I mean, I don't. What else do you need to know? So I love this format here because we can talk about other things like stigmata and things like that, and kind of put color to it.
Different parts of the brain have different